Eating enough food to actually gain muscle is one of the most misunderstood topics in fitness. Most skinny guys think they just need to train harder, lift to failure, push more intensely, and add another workout. But the truth is, training is actually the easy part. What's truly holding you back from gaining size is your diet. As someone who used to be 97 pounds, I can tell you right now, your biggest problem isn't that you're not working hard enough in the gym, it's that you're not consistently eating enough calories to gain size. And today I'm going to break down exactly how to eat if you struggle with low appetite so you can finally start gaining weight. So if you're tired of being skinny, training hard, but looking the same month after month, then stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan to get in the calories you need without force feeding or feeling sick, so you can actually start to build muscle. First off, let's define what eating enough really means. Most skinny guys think they're eating a lot. A big breakfast here, a post-workout shake there, maybe a pizza on the weekend. But if you actually track your calories, you're probably eating only 1,800 calories a day. And that's maintenance for a small child, not enough to fuel muscle growth. For a guy who wants to gain size, you need to aim closer to 3,000 to 3,500 calories every day, depending on your weight and your activity level. And I know that sounds impossible right now, but that's why we need these strategies. Number one, the effective calories concept. Think of food like training volume. In lifting, not every rep builds muscle. It's the last few effective reps that matter the most, and it's the same with food. Not every calorie is equally effective. If you're struggling to eat enough, you can't waste stomach space on foods that barely add calories. A giant salad might look healthy, but it's only 100 calories, and that's not gonna build muscle. Instead, you need calorie-dense foods that give you the most growth per bite. Number two, the skinny guy meal staples. Here are the foods I highly recommend every hard-eating guy build around his diet. Liquid calories. Milk, smoothies, shakes, these digest really easily and you can sneak in calories fast without even noticing it. Nuts and nut butters. 1 tablespoon of peanut butter is 100 calories and a handful of almonds is 200 calories. These add up without filling you up. Rice, pasta and oats. Simple carbs that pack calories and don't leave you overly stuffed. Eggs, ground beef, salmon and tuna. These protein sources give you extra fats for more calories. Olive oil and butter. 1 tablespoon is 120 calories. Add it to rice or vegetables and suddenly that boring meal will be a muscle gainer. Number 3, training versus eating to failure. Here's where I flip the bodybuilding script. Everyone talks about training to failure, but if you're skinny and struggling to eat, your focus should be on eating to failure, pushing your intake past the point where you'll normally stop and feel full. Think of every meal like a working set. The first few bites are easy, right? But halfway you start slowing down, and that last bite, that's your truly effective rep. That's the rep, or in this case the bite, that actually pushes you into a caloric surplus. Number 4, structuring your meals. You don't need 6 massive bodybuilding meals every day. That's overwhelming. Instead, go with 3 main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 to 3 high-calorie dense snacks or shakes. Here's a simple framework. Breakfast, you can have oats, milk, peanut butter, and a banana. That's 700 calories. Lunch, you can have rice, ground beef, vegetables, and olive oil. That's around 800 calories. And for a snack, protein shake and oats blended in, that's 500 calories. For dinner, pasta with chicken and cheese, that's 900 calories. And then an evening snack, you can have trail mix and chocolate milk, that's 600 calories. Right there is 3,500 calories without even overeating. Number 5, recovery and appetite. One more thing, the harder you train, the more your appetite actually shuts down. Your body's stressed and digestion is slow, so don't just obsess over adding sets in the gym. Manage your recovery so you actually feel hungry enough to eat. That means sleeping 7 to 9 hours per night, taking rest days seriously, and not overdoing cardio. Because if you're burning too many calories outside the gym, you're digging yourself into a hole you'll never fill. So the bottom line is, skinny guys don't fail because they train wrong, they fail because they eat wrong. If you want to grow, your diet is your training. Use calorie dense foods, rely on liquids and fats to sneak in those extra calories, structure your meals so you can actually finish eating, and push yourself to eat past comfort. That's your version of training to failure, but with eating. Apply this and watch your body finally change. If you're skinny and struggling to eat enough to gain size, then join our school community. Inside, I'll show you how you can effortlessly gain 2 pounds every week, as well as exactly how to cook every meal that helped me gain 50 pounds. We also do group coaching calls every week so you can ask me any of your personal questions. Link in the description below.